Welcome to your Beaufort County News Headlines. I'm Matt Golden, and here are today's top stories. The South Carolina Department of Education has outlined budget requests for the 2025-2026 fiscal year. State Superintendent of Education Ellen Weaver said the budget requests include three categories: student success, teacher support, and school safety. Superintendent Weaver is asking the state for more than $60 million, $200,000, which would go toward increasing starting teacher salaries from $47,000 to $50,000. Weaver said it's important that South Carolina is able to recruit teachers and have as many possible in the classroom. It's not just about recruiting young teachers into the classroom, but it's also about retaining the good veteran teachers we have. For us to do that, we should show there is a viable career progression. Representative Bill Whitmire said he also wants teachers to have higher starting salaries. It just may be hard to come by. There's a strong sentiment to reduce taxes in the state this year, and I'm sure that's very popular. But then again, when you reduce the income coming in, you're going to not have as much work with public education, Representative Whitmire explained. Governor Henry Masters said he can increase teacher salaries while cutting the state's income tax rate. For the first time, we are hearing why the Hilton Head Marathon was canceled. The marathon was supposed to be coming up on the weekend after Valentine's Day, but in talking with Hilton Head town leaders over the last 48 hours, they said this year's marathon was never approved. We encourage folks who are planning events on our island to ensure that they have a permit in hand before they get into the point of registering people and collecting funds and getting folks excited. We did not have that permit approved prior to them going out and soliciting folks to run the marathon, said Hilton Head Island Assistant Town Manager Angie Stone. WTOC also talked with the Beaufort County Sheriff PJ Tanner to learn how he and town leaders said the terror attack in New Orleans from the start of the year plays a role in this decision as well. More than a month after 14 people were killed in a New Orleans terror attack, we are seeing it affect the way our community holds public events. Beaufort County Sheriff PJ Tanner told us the moments where a terrorist drove down Bourbon Street is an unfortunate example of the danger of mixing vehicles and pedestrians. Meanwhile, Hilton Head Island leaders told us it's given them a different lens to look through in permitting events. We value their safety over the inconvenience of having trained and not being able to run, and I don't mean that to sound callous. I hope that they understand the primary responsibility and primary aim here is to ensure that events that are happening on the island are safe. Both Stone and Sheriff Tanner told WTOC that these kind of events need to be approved by the Sheriff's Office for those safety reasons. Sheriff Tanner said his office refused to allow the event as it would have traveled along several roads, including some with speed limits of 55 miles per hour. Hundreds of Sparklight customers were without internet in Beaufort County and beyond due to a third-party fiber cut, the company said Monday afternoon. Sparklight, which rebranded from Hargray Communications in August of last year, said residents of Beaufort, Ladies Island, Oakdee, Ridgeland, Estill, and a portion of Hardyville were affected by the outage. Local outage reports began to spike around 1:45 p.m. according to Down Detector, which monitors internet issues across the country. Owned by Cable One, Sparklight serves over 1 million customers in 24 states. It's the phone and internet provider for the vast majority of residents and businesses in the Beaufort County area. Phones went down around 1:45 at the offices of Beaufort County Animal Services. Many county offices use Sparklight as an internet and phone provider, so issues across local government buildings were likely. 911 services across the county were unaffected by the outage, according to Master Sergeant Danny Allen, a spokesperson for the Beaufort County Sheriff's Office. The department's non-emergency dispatch line was still operational, he added. Monday's outage follows a 10-hour internet disruption in September, less than a month after Sparklight's rebrand. Caused by 4 separate fiber cuts made by a third party in Georgia and South Carolina, the outage plunged the workday into chaos for thousands of residents and local businesses. For more information on any of these stories, please visit the sources on the screen, and as always, you can head to BeaufortCountySC.gov where you can find press releases straight from Beaufort County. Thanks for tuning in to your Beaufort County News Headlines. Have a great day, Beaufort County.